take a look at our haul from Christchurch Armageddon 2023.
Villa Varykino, living the Star Wars life.
Hello there, and welcome back to the Villa Varykino YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be taking a look at the haul of shopping items that we picked up at Christchurch Armageddon Expo this past weekend. We had a great time. It's in a brand new venue, which is fabulous. It's one of our favourite venues from the Armageddon Expos in New Zealand. And of course we enjoyed checking out all of the fabulous booths. Because this is the only Armageddon held in the South Island of New Zealand, we tend to get a slightly different variety of vendors and stalls that we get closer to home at Auckland and at Tauranga. So we came across some fun stalls. As you can see, we've got some nifty pieces here. One of the places that I stopped off first was a booth called Appleby Games. So this is a South Island based store, and they had a fabulous array of all sorts of product. And as you can see, I picked up this Loungefly Stormtrooper backpack. Now this one's been on my wish list for a while, but it's kind of been floating around at full price, and it's got these fabulous lenticular lenses, like you can sort of see like the rebels reflected there in the lenses of the Stormtrooper. And I keep seeing people wearing this backpack, and I'm like, you know what, I kind of need to pick this one up for my own collection. But I wanted to see if I could pick it up for a cheaper price. I've been seeing it floating around online for about 130 New Zealand, which is pretty standard for a Loungefly backpack these days. But when I asked Appleby Games what their pricing was, theirs was 65. So half price. I'm like, yep, I'll grab it. That one's coming home with me. So it's got the lenticular there. It's got, you know, the Imperial cog symbol here as a zipper pull. This front sort of mouth section is a separate zipper compartment. And it's made out of this fabulous sort of white vinyl here, the sort of faux leather shiny gloss, which is just perfect for a Stormtrooper backpack. So happy to pick that one up and add it to my Loungefly collection, and for a great price. They also had a range of Funko product, as you would imagine, and we picked up Director Krennic from Rogue One. We don't have very many Funko Pop vinyls from Rogue One, so that was a fabulous one. We haven't seen him around from the local stockists for a while, so very happy to add him to our collection. One of the highlights from this event was the fact that there was a Star Wars actor guest in attendance. This is Katy O'Brian, and she played communications officer Elia Kane in The Mandalorian, as she works with Moff Gideon. So of course she is on the dark side, and she was absolutely fabulous. We went to her panel where she talked a lot about her work on The Mandalorian and Ant-Man Quantumania, and then of course we went and met her at the signing booth to get her autograph to add to our Star Wars autograph collection, and she signed it, "Long Live the Empire." I thought that was so cool. She was so lovely to meet, and we don't get a lot of Star Wars actors visiting New Zealand. We are a long way from a lot of the traditional Star Wars filming locations, particularly based in London or California. It's a long way to come, so it's really cool when they do come to visit us, and of course we always love adding more autographs to our collection. The Kyber Forge booth always has a great range of lightsabers, but I particularly like their range of Star Wars pins that they have. So I picked up some pins from their booth at Wellington, and then of course I went to see if they had any new ones, and so I spotted this one. It says, "I don't know, fly casual," of course referencing that fun moment in Return the Jedi. And then this one is a lightsaber pin that says, "An elegant weapon for a more civilized age," which I think is really cool. Of course, I do love their range of lightsabers, but that one is a little bit harder to get home on a plane. So I go for the smaller things that'll fit in my suitcase. And I'd love being able to add a few more Star Wars pins to my collection. And finally, we stopped by the Sweet Rock Candy Artists booth and picked up this enormous Mandalorian lollipop that says, "This is the way." They always have these fabulous huge lollipops at the back of their booth. And we figured, you know, May 4th, Star Wars Day is coming up. Let's treat ourselves to a giant Star Wars lollipop for the occasion. And thankfully, it actually came home on the plane all intact. I was really worried about accidentally dropping this and breaking it, but it is fabulous. So we're going to have a big Star Wars lollipop to treat ourselves in very Star Wars fashion on May 4th. So that was fun. They always do small ones of the Mandalorian helmet, pretty much like this, but on a stick of its own, and a matching Grogu one. But they're always really popular. When we went by the booth, the Grogu one had sold out. So we're like, well, we kind of wanted to get the two of them together. So we're like, why not? We'll just get the big one and be done with it. Because, you know, what better reason to treat yourself to a giant Star Wars lollipop. And as another little treat, my daughter picked me up this one as a sort of an early Mother's Day gift. It is their Mother's Day rock candy collection, and you see it's got some that say I heart mum and a lot of hearts and flowers. I think it's a really sweet thing. They always do these fun little custom ones. They often have what they call an Armageddon mix with all sorts of pop culture designs on their candy, but I love the colors, and I thought that was a little lovely treat there from my daughter as an early Mother's Day gift. So that is our haul from Christchurch Armageddon. As always, we had a fabulous time. Lots to see, lots to do, lots of cosplay, shopping, fun things, autographs, candy. We can't wait to go back again next year. We'll have our highlights video up soon. So thank you so much for watching. If you enjoy Armageddon content, Star Wars collectible content, be sure to subscribe. We'll see you in the next video. And as always, may the Force be with you.
If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give it a like, check out our other videos, and subscribe for alerts about new uploads. Thanks for watching, and may the Force be with you.